Day 16, Friday. So this looks like the Ariadne's mythos, which is the yarn that Ariadne used to get to help the hero of the labyrinth to get out. What was his name again? Oh my god. Sometimes my mind goes blank. Theseus. Yeah. So, a labyrinth. That means the catacombs. So I'm looking at something that resembles this path. This? Yeah, this is it. And holding it over there. Yeah, it's this one. Inhaling deeply from the spirit vault to stave off the madness of the depths, I make my way carefully down crumbling passageways, past decaying crypts. Placed carelessly on top of the tomb is a collection of clay pots. Some lie in pieces, but most are whole. At first the collection seems unremarkable, but one in particular stands out, and I take it back up to the surface to take a closer look. That's the symbol of the earth, no? And it's made of clay, which is earth. So where should I put it? Could put it here. Have the boxes here together, and those here. So there is mist outside. It's gloomy. Marion Lancaster. Someone very dear to me has fallen ill. I would like a nephroquant. Do not be concerned, dear. I have used one before and know what I am doing. Nephroquant. These were once worn by the necromancers of the Five Knolls, who used them in their rituals of resurrection. Their power became bound to them, such that if they were to remove them, even after death, the nephroquant would crumble to dust. Today their power is much diminished, but they can be used to draw out infections. However, they will cause praxis, if held against bare skin for long periods. And this is the scarring caused by praxis. Like a very bad burn, but black burn or something. Alright, so... What about praxis though? Praxis. No, yeah, that's in the index. Elva stone. The Elva stone is used to relieve that. The nephroquant. I know what I'm doing, she says, but... Alright. What have I not yet recognized? It says it's worn, so it's a pendant. Rituals of resurrection, so the symbol of resurrection is used here, which is the symbol of, yeah, here it is, rebirth. It's a spiral going clockwise. Clockwise? No, counterclockwise, because it reverses death. Counterclockwise. Okay, so Let's see. Oh. This has the symbol of... Yeah, it's counterclockwise. Withered flesh. Grim. But gold. Leathery and bony, quite unpleasant to the touch. Hard and cool. And polished. I was expecting it to smell worse than it does. It said that if you put it out of here, it will crumble. Alright. I guess that's the one. It's the only one with a symbol of rebirth. The item here is the ring, wearable item. It is attached to a hand scarred by praxis. Yeah. The spiral design on the item is a representation of the symbol for rebirth or resurrection. Please do pay us a visit. We have some items that we're confident will be of interest to you. Frackling Underhill, alright. The Twinnings, artisans of wood, iron and clay. 2 Market Avenue, Undermere. Don't mind if I do. Where are the Twinnings? Twinnings. The Twinnings. 15. Number 15 is here. The man who dropped off his card introduces himself as the owner of the Twinnings, an unusual, sprawling series of grotto-like rooms filled with handcrafted carpentry, ironmongery, and pottery. He leads me past wooden chairs and strange iron contraptions to a room, unlike the others. This one is filled with small trinkets, ornaments, and jars of various sizes, containing ominous-looking liquids and organic materials. I know it may not look like much, but there are some items of value among the junk here, says the man. Take your time, let me know if you find anything interesting. 2 hours later, I have indeed unearthed something very interesting that I'm keen to take back to the show for further investigation. Oh, this looks really ominous. I am leaving the Twinnings with my haul when a man shouts at me from across the street. As I look round, annoyed, I notice to my horror that the man's eyes are as black as coal. He rushes towards me, and I stumble backwards, fumbling with the strap of my satchel as I try to grab an item to stop him. A waxy cord. A waxy cord. So something of the body. The only thing I can stop him is something that can paralyze him. This has the symbol of paralysis all over it. If it also has... Oh, the music has changed. It makes an octave field. Well, it's the only thing I could... Yeah, the body cord. This is the only thing I think can do the trick. Features symbols of paralysis. It's an octave field with a turn branch. To my relief, the man goes rigid almost immediately and topples forward onto the cobblestones. I turn and run, wanting to put as much distance as possible between myself and that creature. When I finally come to my senses, I realize I should alert Dr. Robertson, But by the time I return to the Twinnings, the man is nowhere to be seen. Causes me to reflect on my own mortality, stone of death, and a stone of power. I hear a loud chanting when I hold it to my ear. It has gemstones, so it belongs here, I think. Something bad is about to happen. The ravens know it. My grandfather once told me how to use a catheter to see the path ahead, but I saw what it did to him and vowed never to touch one again after he died. But the gnawing worry of what is coming has become too much for me. So we need a catheter. The eyes of a catheter focus the power of the mind, enabling those skilled enough to see the path or paths ahead. These items do not produce a magic field, as one might expect, but rather the most mysterious Hellenic. Care should always be taken with any object of prophecy, and these are no different. Many have been seduced or driven mad by the paths shown to them, and have been led to ruin. So it's something of the mind, but produces, something of the mind. These are two gemstones of the mind, dark green gemstones. And those are of the mind. Let's see the field they produce. A Hellenic field. This must be it. The item features two malachite gemstones, stones of sight or eyes. It produces a Hellenic field, so that's the one. Oh, little Jupiter. Gilbert Ames. There always seems to be something going on under the mirror. The sooner I can get this sorted and be on my way, the better. My uncle gave me a ring that I have had nothing but bad fortune ever since. I'm starting to think it might be cursed. Is there any way to uncurse it? Well, actually, there is. The acoustic purifier. I used it before, and I can use it again. I have been researching ancient customs, particularly those relating to thaumaturgy, and I am fascinated by the use of objects in ritual ceremonies. If you're able to get your hands on a grease, I would be very interested in studying it further. A grease. For the ritual of the broken path, a grease is heated slowly over flame. To have full effect, it must be held in an ungloved hand until the ritual is complete, no matter how hot it gets. The ritual should not be performed by those who have not studied the waxing art. It is common to suffer burns, but when done correctly, it should not be painful. Alright, so what could it be? One of the broken... Wait. Broken path. Broken path. Amphisian talon. So it's of the Amphisian faith, the Amphisian cult. It's a ritual of the Amphisian. So it has something to do with the snakes, right? Grace, Norwegian art. So it's something you hold like a totem. This is the only thing that I haven't seen, but it doesn't look like something. And this is black gemstone with bronze. It looks like something from the goddess, and same with this. So if we see the gemstones, okay, this is a Noctic, so it's not waxing. Night and darkness, fear it and seduced by it. And then it's the jade, which is of the earth. Amphisian. They have the talons. But what else do they have? What do you hold over fire? I mean, I would hold a totem. What about this one? It's stone and it has weird symbols. It's hard and cool. If it's cold, it means... Okay, it says that it's ice, it's frost, and it's fire, frost, paralysis. Could it be this one? I mean, it looks like something for a ritual. And the symbology on it. Wait, is it waxing? Yes, it is. Yeah, this is fire. That's paralysis, which means that you have to stay still. And that's ice, which means that it will stay cool and you won't get burned if you do it correctly. Stay calm over the fire. You won't get burned. Oh, and it has soot on its lower half. Oh, I didn't see that. It has soot on the top. Damn, some things I just miss. Wait, a chalky black residue that coats my fingertips. Yeah. black substance, soot perhaps. Yeah, okay, sometimes I jump to conclusions that are correct, but it's for different reasons than what the game expects you, what the game shows you. Oh, do those candles become smaller, or is it my idea? Leopold. There has been a basilisk sighting in the hills across the river from Backbarrow. I wouldn't say I'm a brave man, but I have a duty to protect my livestock and my village. Better me than a younger man with his life ahead of him. I have come to prepare my sword. Alright. Basilisks. We've already seen the siren word. But the other one is the folium. A blade is drawn across the face of a folium 6 times during... It's drawn. Alright, 6 times during the ritual of the Hand of Prio. Dreyer Huntsmen and those wanting to prove themselves perform this ritual before seeking out the basilisk, as a folium blade is the only known way to pierce its thick armor. I mean, that's the only thing I haven't seen. Crisscross grows 6 times? That's a lot of times though here. But it's crisscross, so it's like you use it here and it's cold. Chills my blood to hold it. Francesca again. They've escaped. At first my patience grew agitated when I used the Guardian Siren, but then I had a breakthrough. Vivian Cartwright woke up. She seemed lucid, calm even. I made a stupid mistake, loosened her restraints. I don't know what happened, whether the sirens stopped working or it perhaps had never worked and she tricked me. But almost immediately, she changed back, turned violent. Before I knew it, she had managed to free the others. We tried to stop them. They fought their way out of the hospital. I have no idea where they've gone. And that's the end of this day, I guess. End of day 16. Almost imperceptibly, the casket began to absorb the crepuscular power that had leached into the stone and the earth of its lightless tomb.